Welcome to another episode of Parental TV. Today we will be talking about beauty tricks all moms on the go must know. And who better to let us in on these secrets than beauty expert and mom of three, co-founder of Happy Skin, Ms. Rissa Mananquil-Trillo. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you so much. I know all moms can relate to not having enough time to beautify themselves in the morning. And so it's perfect also that since we announced that you will be on Parental TV, ang dami ng questions na said, how can I get ready in the morning when I don't have time? And so, let's jump right into our questions.
Sure.
Okay, so for our first question, it comes from B. Fernandez. So she wants to know, what are the must-haves of an on-the-go mom na gusto mag-makeup but only has 5 minutes to do it?
Naku, I think that's the struggle of every mom in the morning. You want to look pretty for your husband or for the people, looking good is a sign of also respect with the people you work with. So don't feel any shame na mali magpaganda. I think it's a sign of good manners also. But as moms, 5 minutes lang talaga minsan is all we have. And my recommended tools so that we can look good in 5 minutes is first of all, to use a corrector. This is Happy Skin's I Need a Miracle Corrector because this will really give miracles. What I love about this is, it's not the usual yellow-based concealer. Yung salmon color niya can correct really bad eye bags na grayish. And it's so good in covering blemishes and flaws na kahit may pasaka or bruise or spider veins or even a tattoo kaya niyang i-cover.
Is it good for any skin tone?
Well, this is good for medium and even morena skin tones. And I have friends na even fair skin tone. Ito ginagamit na. Like my chinita friend, she loves this. So if you get to cover your discoloration sa face, it's an instant way to look fresh. Just put it under your eyes, the sides of your nose, kasi usually may mga broken capillaries, yung parang mapula dahil sa blood vessels. And instantly you look fresh with just one product pa lang. And you need just a few minutes for that. And what I would recommend also is this face powder. We came out with a new Happy Skin X Disney Brightening Powder Foundation. Yes, this is our Disney collaboration, and we called it Let It Glow. It has SPF 20 PA++. So you already have your sunscreen with this product. And what I love about this is it's very finely melded. So ibig sabihin makinis siya over the skin, and you just pat it on. You look fresh agad and bright, maaliwalas, luminous, hindi ka mukhang haggard, hindi mukhang pagod yung mukha. So 2 items pa lang yun, fresh na. Yeah, and then to give color to your look, I would recommend a multitasking product. As a busy mom, you always want to get products that multitask.
Parang multitasking.
Yes, like moms who are super busy, diba? You want your beauty products to work as hard as you do. And we have a lip and cheek mousse. So it comes in, so it's a wand type. What you do is just dot it on your cheeks, and you can apply it on your lips for color. Use the cheeks, you just have to blend it, and you have blush na, and you just have one product in your bag to give you color in your cheeks and lips. So that's what I do for my 5 minutes stuff. Yeah.
Okay, next question is from Bea Gabuya. Confused ako, ano ba ang mas magandang gamitin? Liquid or powder foundation? Ano ba ang pinagkaiba ng blender sponge o foundation? So she has 2 questions. Liquid or powder foundation or blender? What's the difference between blender sponge and foundation?
Okay, let's start with the foundation. Very crucial kasi pag your foundation is always your face base. It's the first layer you put. Pag maganda foundation mo, maganda yung makeup mo. So even if maganda yung, even if you have the best brands of eyeshadow, blush, lipstick, pero hindi maganda or hindi maayos yung face base mo, it just really ruins your look. So a good face base is very important. I already talked about the powder foundation. It's brightening, it's multitasking, it has your SPF. Actually, I love this because it really makes you look so good for selfies. Kasi nga it has brightening ingredients that make you look luminous and glowing without looking dry or cakey. So, at saka very pigmented to. Like, there are days that I don't need full makeup and I can just put this on, covered na yung blemishes ko, and you don't need a lot. Some products kasi are nice, but you need to layer so much just to make it work, and you don't want heavy, mabigat, makapal, na nagka-crack na ng foundation. for a liquid foundation, I recommend something lightweight. If you have a full day at the office or may wedding kang pupuntahan or meron kang graduation or special occasions, you'd want something with fuller coverage para mas matagal mag-last. Now, this liquid foundation is called Face the World Air Serum. And it's a very lightweight foundation. Para siyang may coverage ng liquid foundation pero it feels like face powder lang. That's why I'm super in love with this when I need to use liquid foundation. And it's super packed with ingredients that care for the skin. That's why it's called a serum. Yes, immortal na anti-aging. It has SPF also. So, I think as moms, like I said a while ago, you really want to find products that multitask. Kasi these are gonna be your time savers. Yan yung worth ilagay sa kit because it can do so many for you. It addresses, kung dry ang itsura ng skin, may discoloration, pero dapat mukha pa rin fresh, tapos may sunblock na, tapos may skin-caring ingredients, diba? So it's really value for money when you get, a product that acts as makeup and skincare. Now let's go to the brushes.
Okay, yung brush question niya, what's the difference between
a
the
powder
blender
brush
sponge or foundation brush?
Okay, this is an example of a brush. Well, there are different kinds. Merong powder brush na medyo curved yung tip, and there's like an angled flat top brush. So there are many kinds of brushes, and then this is an example of a blending sponge. This is what we have in Happy Skin. Some blending sponges are parang teardrop shape or below, but we came out with a very unique one. Na parang, you won't find anything like this in the market. So it has 3 sides because when I do my makeup and I'm using a blending sponge, nakaka-frustrate na ay naghalo na yung foundation, blush, iba-ibang kulay on the surface. But this one hugs the face perfectly. Like ito perfect for the under eye, or ito, naka-shape na siya for your face. And this one can be for the cheeks. And then when you pat it on, you won't mix the blush, the foundation, or the concealer. And, even the tapered tip allows you to draw your contour. I mean, again, this is a super amazing multitasker. You can use this in 10 ways, pero one product lang. Unlike, let's say, brushes. You need a whole set. May eyeshadow brush, may powder blush, may blush brush, may contour brush. And you have a lot of tools. But this one, you can use it wet or dry, and then you can use it for powder, liquid foundation, and
you can just wash it and then...
Yeah. So, but it depends on your comfort level. Like, kung sanay ka naman mag-brush, I still love using brushes as well, right? For setting my powder and all. So, iba yung ease. I think brushes feel convenient for the average woman kasi it's like painting or you're holding a pencil. It's a familiar thing to have in your hand. So, madali lang.
It comes actually even for those ever since a day.
Yeah. But if you want value for money, like I said, a sponge that can do 10 things for you. Yeah.
Moms can relate to that. Wanting value for money. So, for the next question, it comes from Rose and Florence.
Okay.
Hi, Miss Rissa. I've been buying different kinds of makeup products. Kaso I have problems organizing all of them, lalo na with my lipsticks. Do you have tips on how to organize and take care of makeup products?
Wow, dami niyang lipstick. So she's probably a beauty junkie who really loves makeup. I can relate to that. Kasi ganyan din ako. I love collecting, all my Happy Skin stuff is in my dresser. And it's so, you feel so girly when everything's just there and you can pick out anything you need at the start of your makeup routine. What I do for my lipsticks is arrange them, first of all, by texture. So, kung moisturizing or satin finish, matte finish, liquid lipstick. So, you categorize them according to type. And then, there, I group them also by color. Let's say, all the nudes, all the pinks, all the reds. So that in one glance, you already know what you need is. And the nice thing about the Happy Skin lipstick is that by just looking at the tube of the product, alam mo na anong kulay. It's not like it's all black tubes and you have to open it one by one just to see what color the lipstick. Yeah. So in one glance, you already know what color of lipstick it is.
Okay.
If you want to, I want to add also, if she wants to take the extra step in caring for her lip products, if she's OC like me, like let's say me at the end of the day, I like wiping it with tissue. Yeah, of course. And you can, just you keep it sanitary. Kasi kunyari, baon mo to sa bag, and then nag-retouch ka, but you used it after eating, oily food, medyo may residue ng oil or food, and if it's just sitting on your dresser for quite a while, baka mag-encourage siya ng bacteria buildup. So you want to, keep them clean all the time. Or may minix ka with another lip color, So anything moist on your products will be a breeding ground for bacteria. So it's always best, to regularly clean your lips.
For our next question, it comes from Francine Madrid. She wants to know ano ba dapat ang everyday lipstick shade a woman should wear na bagay sa kahit anong field of work, office or outdoor.
Okay, everyday lipstick. Pag pumipili ng everyday lip color, you want something versatile na pwedeng day to night or from desk to drinks or kahit mag-date out. Yeah. Diba? Para, like I said, multitasking and hardworking lip product. And one of our best sellers is Honeymoon Glow. This is a very popular lip color because it looks good on any skin tone. And when it's for something like a full day na mula umaga hanggang gabi, hanggang daytime na, you want something long-lasting so that you don't always have to retouch. And this is perfect kasi matte yung finish. Pag matte, mas long-lasting talaga siya. So other two colors that I would recommend is from our new Happy Skin X Disney collab. This is the Belle lip color, which is actually a moisturizing lip. So kung nasa office ka and it's always so cold or you're in an environment where you're always exposed to chilly weather, it's nice to use a moisturizing lip so that you're parang nourishing sa lips, hindi nakaka-dry, parang lip balm and lip color in one. So this is a very nice nude color. And then if you want a pinkish more na matte, the Aurora lip color is also another really, really nice shade.
So, si Francine has another question. About the facial rollers from Japan. Are they effective to enhance the elasticity of the facial?
Nako, sobrang big trend yan. Siguro kahit 3-4 years ago when I was in Japan, those facial rollers were everywhere. Yep. And they had it in all shapes, color, sizes, and they were so crazy about it na hanggang keychain, meron silang facial roller. Yeah!
Kapag ka kung bang bus,
nag-facial roller ka habang nasa kotse, nag-aantay, bago ng bus or whatever. So it's really a huge trend there. And the reason why it's so big there is because the massaging action stimulates collagen production and healing on the skin. In fact, there was one time before, as a beauty columnist, may na-interview rin akong makeup artist naman, and she gets to work for International Fashion Week, and she said that for her, the best beauty trick she has, bago niya mini-makeupan yung model niya, minamasahe niya yung face. Kasi sobrang iba talaga yung itsura ng makeup. Yep. When she massages, may circulation ng blood. So,
Hindi yung instant maglagay ka agad ng foundation.
yeah, as in she makes time to massage it before she applies the makeup of her client. And, I think that's a nice quick treat that you can give yourself as a mom, a mini massage in the face. I mean, it's also good to pamper yourself, di ba? Kung mommy ka na, ano ba naman ang few minutes, tapos may
marami lang in the morning.
And may beauty benefits pa.
Why not, di ba? It doesn't cost
And
anything.
you just need your hands.
Perfect. Okay. Next question is from Sarah Carvajal. Hi Rissa, I'm a big fan of Happy Skin. I have a round face and I really want to learn how to contour. Kaso, na-intimidate ako sa makeup tutorials online. Is there an easier and simpler way to contour? Please in advance.
For me, kaya nakaka-intimidate mag-contour is because when you see the product, it's not the right color. So, to begin with, kung mali na yung kulay na pinili mo, scary talaga. Like, mukhang muddy, mukhang madumi yung face mo, mukhang madilim. So, choosing the right color is very, very important. That's why when we developed our own contour in Happy Skin, we wanted to make sure it was the right color, whether you're fair, morena, or chinita. And it just, ang point naman ng contour, it's an instant, pampapayat without going through needles. And it should just look very natural, na parang hint of a shadow lang. Hindi nila alam or hindi obvious dapat na contour. Sometimes kasi sobrang pangit ng contour. Like, feeling mo sa gabi mo lang magagawa. Like, among some women, it's a joke na, wow, ang aga-aga pala na-contour na. Kasi it's really halata. So, when we came out with our own, we actually have two. We have a stick cheek contour, So ang maganda sa ganito is that it's portable, you don't need a brush, you just line it on your areas you want to create a contour shadow. And all you need are your fingers to blend it, and nakakontour na lang, yeah. You can do it in a minute, you can do it without a brush, and the nice thing is, when you use your fingers as tools, the warmth of your fingers actually helps blend the product onto your skin. So, ilalay mo lang dyan, tapos i-blend mo na, may contour ka na. You can even use it for the nose line. Yeah. Instant, thanos.
May mga relate siya.
And then, in Happy Skin, we also pride ourselves kasi about, making makeup easy, convenient, and approachable. Nakaka-intimidate naman kasi talaga ang makeup.
Oh, I tried watching mga tutorials, pero hindi ko pa rin.
Oh, especially when you go to a makeup counter. I've been modeling for 15 years, and when I go to a makeup counter, oh my god, 50 eyeshadows and 50 lipsticks. Where do I start? So even if you have experience doing makeup, it can get a bit frustrating. So when we created Happy Skin, we really wanted makeup to be fun, friendly, and approachable. Yung hindi ka matatakot na, I don't know how to do it, and we want to empower you. Kaya mo yan! So our products have cheat sheets. So when you open our contour powder kit, it's a contour and highlighter kit. So it teaches you where to apply the contour powder and the highlighting powder. So even if you're a first-time contour user, you know where, yeah, and we make it easy. And this color is, like I said, parang a hint of a shadow lang. Hindi mo mararamdaman ng contour.
Okay, so our next question comes from Yesha Leopoldo. She's a housewife and a mom of two. She's not usually wearing makeup daw pag lumalabas sila. Pero one time, sinabihan ako ng husband ko na mag-ayos ka lang sa sarili. I was so shocked nung narinig ko yun. Kaya ngayon, I decided to start something new to myself. I want to seek advice sana, and I know matutulungan. I'm guessing she's a beginner, she wants to start again. Ano kaya yung siguro mga first few makeup.
The basics. What first-time makeup user should have. Wow, ano naman ako sa sinabi ng husband nila. Pero it's good she took it positively, right? I commend her for that because, instead of letting it affect you and feel bad about it and letting it strain your relationship, she's taking it in a positive way na, sige, kapaganda, I'll show you. Yeah. So, I guess, siguro yung husband rin, di ba? Parang, when you see your husband looking all dashing and looking good, parang kinikilig ka and you feel so proud. So likewise, she should also look good for her husband, di ba? We owe it to our husbands also to take care of ourselves and to look good for them. So, if you're a first-time makeup user and super clueless, I'd recommend having the basics. And what are the basics? A face base, a lip color, something to groom your eyebrows. Kasi diba, kilay. You can't step out of the house. They say all you need to step out of the house are good eyebrows and a great lip color. Kilay is life. So I'd recommend a good face base, an eyebrow product, and lipstick.
Those three things.
Yeah, especially kung first-time user ka. I don't think
eventually
upgrade or take it to the next level by applying blush or doing eyeliner or mascara.
So, okay, next question natin is from Bea Gabuya again. It's about makeup brushes naman. She doesn't know how to use most of them. So she wants to know what are the essential makeup brushes in her makeup kit. What are the makeup brushes?
So kung bibili ka first time ka bibili ng
Kasi
makeup
parang
medyo nakaka-overwhelm talaga minsan. Like, it can reach up to the professional makeup brush set. It can be as long as your makeup dresser. If you really, the professionals, they have everything and they usually have more than one set. Kung marami silang yung makeup. Ako lang sa start ako mag-model, yung unang brush na binili ko is a powder brush. Because although a lot of the powder foundations naman come with a sponge, the nice thing about using a powder brush is mas soft and natural yung application ng powder. Because a sponge picks up more product, so mas pigmented, mas buo, versus a brush where it's softer and more natural. So yung difference rin ng sponge and brush. If you want light lang yung color, you use a brush. But when it's like this, mas buo yung kulay And then there's a difference also if you use a brush wet or dry. Pag wet, oo, mas buo rin yung color.
Will it last longer if it's wet or may difference?
Yes, it can last longer, but if you have issues about your makeup lasting long, I suggest you use a primer. A primer is like your first step bago ka mag-foundation that will help your makeup last all day. So there are even eye primers, lip primers. Nakaka-overwhelm.
Do those primers require different types of brushes then?
No, you just apply it like a moisturizer on your face. Ang mga usually may kailangan ng primer are those who have oily skin. Kasi sa oily skin, medyo mabilis dumula sa makeup and it doesn't. Oo, parang, di ba they say, parang humuhulas na yung makeup.
Ayun.
So, nawawala, parang wala na, nag-fade na, kinain na ng skin. Yeah, primer is a good way to help prevent makeup from fading.
So thank you for your question, Bea. I hope that helped. Next question, it comes from Adad naman.
Adad?
Si Albert Asuga. Sabi niya, "Hi Rissa, as a dad, I'm practically clueless when it comes to makeup. Haha, pero I wanna buy my daughter makeup for Christmas." Hindi niya sinabi age ng daughter, pero I'm assuming nasa 2.
Na inalaw na niya mag-makeup.
What should I look for when it comes to makeup? Are there any chemicals that I should take?
Okay, so happy skin, every product kasi has an ingredient that cares for the skin. Growing up, I love experimenting with products. So, my biggest frustration though when I was modeling, during the peak of my modeling career, dun pinaka-panic balat ko dahil super overload ng makeup. My skin couldn't breathe anymore, ang dami kong bumps and breakouts, and the texture of my skin wasn't at its best. And I realized, wow, parang, makeup can make you look pretty, but there are also a lot of harsh ingredients and chemicals. So, our mission with Happy Skin is really to make sure every product has a skin-caring ingredient. So even while you're wearing it, your skin is taken care of. May alaga pa rin. Now, if it's her teenage daughter na first time mag-makeup, I have to kind of get this product here. So, if it's the first time she's using makeup, I'd recommend this Second Skin Cream Foundation. It's the first of its kind actually. So usually, ang mga foundation or mga products ng makeup may silicone. And silicone's not a bad ingredient. Yun yung nag-help para maging mas makinis, mas madulas yung makeup, and smooth and even and supple. But some women tend to break out as in magkaka-irritations, rashes, kasi medyo nakaka-clog rin ang pores ng silicone. So yung first time gagamit ng makeup anak niya, I'd recommend this because we created a silicone-free foundation. So this is very gentle. So even if your skin is sensitive, pero gusto mo mag-makeup, you can wear makeup because of this. So hindi siya nakaka-clog ng pores. You can wear it even, the whole day, and all you need is a facial wash to take it off. It allows your skin to breathe while you're wearing it, so you can even use it while working out. Yeah. So, di ba there's been in the past several years, naging uso yung mga BB creams and CC creams. So we created our own double-letter cream with this. It's an SS cream. And if yung teenage daughter niya is also concerned with pimples, we also created another version of this, which is called the ZZ cream. It's also silicone-free, but we called it ZZ because it zaps zits. It's a zit zapper cream. So you can wear makeup, even if you have pimples. So you can cover it up, but you know your skin can breathe. Yeah. So, di ba kasi ang problem natin, pag may pimple tayo, gusto mong takpan. Yeah, even for adults. So, pag may pimple ka, gusto mong takpan, pero natatakot ka, baka lumala yung pimple. Kasi,
baka mas lalong halata.
Oo. But with these two products, your skin can still breathe. And nakakatuwa kasi it's actually come to a point that sa ibang counters namin, may mga babae na dumadating with a doctor's reseta na nire-recommend to ng mga derma and OBGYNs nila. Kasi pag pregnant ka, di ba, sensitive skin mo. So, nasa point na gano'n na, wow, nire-recommend ng doctors yung two products. Yeah! So, kung first time mag-makeup ng daughter, these two are what I recommend.
Okay, thank you moms and dad for sending in their questions.
And dad, the one only dad. Thank you.
So, thank you also for answering. Sobrang helpful. Even I learned a lot from you.
Thank you.
But before we let you go, we want more makeup hacks. So,
Okay.
we're gonna play a little game.
Game.
So, we are gonna ask you mga hacks mo, like 1 minute, 2 minute,
Okay.
and less than 5 minute hack.
Okay.
So for our first makeup hack, please show us your 1 minute kilay hack. If you had 1 minute in the morning, you wake up late, you're late for a meeting, how would you groom your eyes? In 1
Parang,
minute.
feeling ko, may timer ba to?
Intro.
May timer ba to? Okay.
Yeah. Number 1, 2, 3, go.
Really? Oh my gosh. Okay. If I only had 1 minute to do my makeup, I'd make sure it was the right tool. Nagmamadali talaga ako. Okay. I'd use the Glam Squad Art Definer and Brow Mascara because this already allows you to fill in your colors. And dahil triangular tip niya, madali mag-simulate ng brow, timer talaga,
You have
ng
more.
hair eyebrows, and it looks very natural. So I'll use this to fill in my eyebrows. And since super uso ngayon ang feathery eyebrows, yeah, I'll use the eyebrow mascara to just groom my yeah, and it sets the hairs on your eyebrow in place. So hindi siya maging zigzag or bumabagsak na. So while grooming it and giving it a hint of color. So with just this product, I'm good to go.
Perfect.
Tapos na yung 1 minute.
50 seconds.
Yay! I made it.
Okay. So, next naman, please show us how would you contour if you had less than 5 minutes.
If I had less, but I kind of talked about it.
Oo nga.
I'll show na lang a different way.
Okay.
Well, okay, I shared a while ago that I would use a cheek stick like
Or
this.
the one.
Yeah, so you just draw on the places you want to contour, whether it's to achieve a slimmer face or on your nose line, and the warmth of your fingers will help blend the product para mas mukhang natural and seamless.
Okay.
But another way I like to contour is called strobing. Strobing is actually a term na parang baliktad ng contour. So yung contour gumagamit ng shadows para mas pumit ang face. Strobing makes use of highlighters to bring out parts of your face.
Okay. So, reverse.
So reverse. It's a play of shadow and light lang naman. So, complicated naman for the most. But I am super in love with strobing right now because it feels more luminous, mas fresh, you know. Luminous skin is the big trend right now. Na it looks like, you know, it's your real skin because it has that glow. So what I would use is, it's actually the eyeshadow Glam Squad by Juan Sarte. His other shade actually is the perfect highlighter. So aside from using it on the eyes, I would use it with just my fingers. I'd use it on my nose so that I have a sharper nose line. And maybe I'll just apply it here on my cheekbones. And maybe a bit over the cupid bow of my lip para my lips look fuller. So it's an instant way to look slimmer because your cheekbones are protruding eh. Para kang supermodel cheekbones. Tsaka mas matama sa ilong mo dahil may highlighter din.
And it's easy lang, less than 5 minutes.
Yeah, and I just use my fingers
Luminous.
every time I do that.
Yeah. So the last one, actually question ng office mate namin, si Dazzle.
Yeah, of course I do that.
How would you beautify Chinita? Kasi na mas lively kasi she's Chinese, she wants more.
I think kasi ang problem or ang challenge ng Chinita eyes is how to make them look bigger and mas, you know, it's the feature that attracts you to look, you know, makes the eyes look more alive. So, since nga parang medyo slit usually ang Chinita eyes, you want to make them look bigger. And what I'd recommend is to create a smoky eye. Not everyone will have time for it, but there's an easy way to just, you know, instantly get a smoky eye. So using the Glam Squad eyeshadow of Jigs Mayuga, his eyeshadow set has a black and brown. So, but don't be intimidated by the colors. So actually, I love this because it's super, like I said, multitasker product to. So you don't, you know, you can just sweep a color, the brown color on your eyelids for the daytime, and later if you want, you have a date night, you can use the black to create a smoky look. You don't really need a super full eye makeup. Yeah, so the colors allow you to bring out Chinita eyes and make them look bigger and, you know, and syempre, every Chinita eyes instantly, or actually any pair of eyes will instantly look so much prettier when you curl your lashes and put on mascara. So, that's the trick. The right mascara na talagang magka-curl eyelashes mo. Hindi magdudroop. And this is actually my personal favorite kasi ang frustration ko, I love doing my lashes, but nung nagmamodel ako, grabe, ang daming mascara na wow, ang ganda-ganda, pero parang kahit lumangoy ka na sa Boracay, hindi mo pa rin matanggal. Yeah, that was my frustration. And it was, while you try to remove it, oh my God, kasama na yung lashes mo, kalbo na. So we were developing our own mascara, I really told myself, I want to make sure it gives you longer, curled lashes and fuller lashes without being difficult to remove. So this one, when you're in the shower, with just warm water, habang nag-shower kayo, just slide it out. But it's still, water repellent. It will make you last all day. So that's what I love.
So great. Thank you so much.
Thanks so
Thank you
much.
for
Did I
joining
live up to the
us.
challenge?
Yes,
Pasok
you
ba ako
learned so
sa
much.
1
Galing,
or
galing. Yes,
5
pasok
minutes?
na pasok. Okay, so thank you so much for watching and sending in your questions. Let us know what you thought of this episode in the comments below. And join us again for another episode of Parent Out.
Thanks for having me.
Bye.
Bye, guys.